Hi, I would like to share with you something that's on my mind, something that's based on scripture. Actually, it's about Bible literacy, why it's important. First of all, I would like to share with you Psalm 1, which prefaces my little discussion. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Now, that psalm right there says that that the person who, the person's delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. Now, the law of the Lord, as we know it now, is the Holy Scriptures, the Bible, all 66 books of it, from Genesis to Revelation, and why Bible literacy is so important. It helps us to know God. It helps us to know what He desires of us. Helps us to be wise unto salvation. It helps us to not sin, and it also helps us to know truth from error, because there are people out there who are out there waiting to deceive and manipulate people. In the book of Acts, there's a group of people called the Bereans who listened to Paul's teachings, and Scripture says that they searched the Scriptures daily to see whether the things Paul talked about were so. I mean, Paul had them searching Scriptures to make sure that what he's saying was lining up with Scripture. And second portion of Scripture I like to bring up is 2 Peter chapter 2, for first few verses. But there were also false prophets among the people, even as there will be false teachers among you, who will secretly bring in destructive heresies, even denying the Lord who bought them, and bring on themselves swift destruction. And many will follow their destructive ways, because of whom the way of truth will be blasphemed. By covetousness they will exploit you with deceptive words. For a long time their judgment has not been idle, and their destruction does not slumber. Yes, that's why we need Bible literacy, especially in this day and age, because there there are many false teachers that are out there. They're going to manipulate people with their twisting the Scripture, and I mean, particularly people like Joel Osteen and well, like the Word of Faith preachers and prosperity gospel preachers, and pretty much every cult leader. They don't want you searching the Scriptures because they don't want to be found out. I mean, they want you to take their word for it. I mean, and that's pretty much been a danger of Christianity since its inception. I mean, Catholic Catholic Church used to forbid people from reading the Bible because Bible literacy would make them smarter than their religious leaders who were manipulating people, and through the fact that most people were illiterate, not just in Bible reading, but just plain illiterate. I mean, this is a spiritual defense against being manipulated and being taken advantage of, and having people exploit you. I mean, I mean, I'm not saying that Bible should be taught in schools unless it's like in comparative religion classes, but I do believe that Bible literacy Bible literacy should be paramount um, in today's world. That people, whether they call themselves Christian or not, should know Scripture. I mean, and that's where I'm going to leave you this day. And I wish you to have a wonderful day, and God bless you.